Hello and welcome to another episode of Dissertation Diaries. Today is Sunday, July 14th, 2019. I'm here and back in my home office. The reason for that is I spent the entire week in St. Louis. So I didn't get much done during the week, nor did I expect to. It's why I turned in my dissertation proposal on last Saturday before I left town. But let's just recap. On Monday the 8th, I woke up at 1:30 so I could be at the airport and fly to St. Louis. I was in meetings all day, and I was completely wiped out at the end of the night. I didn't get anything done. Didn't expect to. Tuesday, July 9th, I was in St. Louis. A couple of us went out to dinner to talk about some things. I'd been at work all day, in meetings, didn't get anything done. Wednesday the 10th, same story. In St. Louis all week, or all day. Went out that night, we had to talk, get some stuff done for work. I had some things in addition to what I was doing in St. Louis I needed to do. So I spent much of Wednesday night, when not with coworkers, working with coworkers to try to get things done. Thursday, I was in St. Louis for work. Also, got home, back to the hotel, and I had a deadline for a project that I need to work on. So I worked on that, and then I went out with some people after that, and we went to dinner. Also on Thursday, I met via LinkedIn a gentleman named Dr. Salchow from, I hope that's how he pronounces his name. He works at F5 Networks, been there for 20 years, place I used to work. And he also has a DBA and he works in innovation. So I reached out to him and said, hey, how you doing? I think we have some stuff in common here. And he wrote back and said, hey, if you need a shoulder to cry on, I'd love to read your dissertation. So I made a connection there. That was good. That was Thursday night. Friday, I was in St. Louis for work. And I left to go to the airport, and my flight was canceled. It was delayed, and then canceled. And then I was supposed to be back in Denver at 6, but I didn't make it back in Denver till after midnight because they had to fly me through Chicago. I was in line at the booth talking to the lady. She said, there is one flight left to Denver tonight. Otherwise, you're staying the night. You go through Chicago. I need to know now. And I said, sure, yeah, take it. I'm good. Got home into Denver, touchdown around 12:30, got in the car around 1:30 or 2. By the time it was done, I got home and in bed at 3:30 on Saturday morning. Just a few hours later on Saturday, I had a minor surgery. And I was on painkillers throughout the rest of the day. So I didn't get much done. I wasn't able to think very clearly, and I didn't get much done. Again, I didn't expect to. That was Saturday, yesterday. Although, I did study the Chapter 3 material. I went and got the Chapter 3, or a new copy of the template from the university, and I read through all the Chapter 3 pieces that need to be done to get an idea of what I'm facing in the coming class. I'm on week 11 or 12 of my class right now. This class will end soon. A new one will start. My objective in the coming class is to get everything done for Chapter 3 so I can go to the IRB for proposal defense and get that all teed up. Today, I read Chapter 4 of an ebook that was given to me, nearly a year ago, like 10 months ago, on Chapter 3 material. Read through that, again, familiarizing myself with what to expect in this coming chapter. I also planned the 13 Chapter 3 sections that I need to write. There are 13 of them. I wrote them out, made them explicit. I figure I'll try to do 2 per week. That gets me done in 6.5 weeks, except some of them I'll only get 1 per week done. There's enough research around. Some of them I'm not going to get 2 per week done, but I'll try to punch out 2 per week for each of those so that I can get most of it done by the week 7 deliverable of the updated proposal. I can get reviews on that, then I can finish it up, and then by the end of the term, I'll be able to go to the IRB and proposal defense. I hope. That's what I have now. What do I have for the coming week? I have some stuff I'm going to try to work on in terms of Chapter 3. I have some research I need to do around statistics and statistics processes, some websites I need to visit on methodology. I want to study dissertations and some of the instrumentation that have been used in previous dissertations that's similar to mine, so I can then reference that and use that for my instrumentation. So I think I'm okay in terms of timing of all of that. As always, like and comment, subscribe, and I hope this helps out someone else. Have a good one. Take care.